Your political reporter Sean Boyd looked at what did and didn't make it to the governor's desk. Tonight, she joins us with a look at what's ahead. And Sean, the governor already vetoed 2 other bills.
And those were bipartisan. The bill that he's talking about vetoing today, that bill is by Democrats. It would change the state's Labor Peace Act to make it easier for unions to collect dues from non-union members. The governor said he wouldn't sign the bill without buy-in from both labor and business. As he decides the fate of hundreds of bills, he's also warning lawmakers they may not get much of a break this year.
So it will not surprise me if we need to come back.
The dust is barely settled on the 2025 legislative session, and there's already talk of a special session.
We are watching what Congress does.
Governor Polis says if congressional Republicans follow through on proposed spending cuts, he will likely reconvene the legislature to deal with fallout to programs like Medicaid, which covers about 1 in 5 Coloradans.
If we come back into a special session, it will clearly be on the Polis administration and the tax and spend Democrats in the legislature.
Republicans say Colorado Democrats simply need to prioritize spending, while the Taxpayer Bill of Rights, or TABOR, caps how much the state can spend. Democrats have hinted at a ballot measure to raise the cap after a resolution to dismantle TABOR altogether stalled in the House.
31 Democrat members of the House, 13 Democrat members of the Senate coming after TABOR. Preview of coming attractions.
Republicans warn Democratic bills expanding protections for undocumented immigrants and transgender individuals could also cost the state federal funding. The governor worked to amend the bills and has not said if he will sign them. Speaker Julie McCluskey defended them.
And I think our response in the legislative session was about protecting people's civil rights, whether that was a newly arrived individual from another country or it was a person from our LGBTQ community.
Polis says he has no problem working with the Trump administration where possible, and his priorities, he says, remain unchanged. The first bill he signed post-session creates regional building codes for manufactured housing.
Our challenges in Colorado around making housing more affordable, making our communities safer, haven't changed, and who's in the White House doesn't affect the steps we need to take here.
The Justice Department sued Colorado last week over immigration policies, and the Attorney General's office has filed 18 lawsuits against the Trump administration. In addition to federal spending cuts, some lawmakers are concerned an artificial intelligence law could also prompt a special session. Polis and the Attorney General asked the legislature to delay implementation of the law that takes effect in February, but an 11th-hour effort to do that failed. It is a first-in-the-nation law. At this point, the union bill, the only definitive additional veto from the governor, but he also expressed concerns about a bill that regulates rideshare companies. I've done stories on this bill, too. Uber has threatened to leave the state over this bill if governor signs it into law, so we'll be watching to see what happens there as well.
Yeah, more work to take place. Sean, thank you.